You know, in the quiet space of a single moment, can we find the ultimate form of simplicity? Today we're going to explore Ichigo Ichie, a really profound philosophy that finds the entire universe in just a single cup of tea, and in doing so, it reshapes our very idea of what it means to be present.
So, here's the path we're going to take. First, we'll challenge our modern idea of minimalism. Then we'll dive right into the heart of the tea ceremony, this idea of one time, one meeting. From there, we'll uncover the beauty in imperfection, understand the discipline it takes to be truly present, and finally, figure out how to find our own ceremony in everyday life.
All right, let's start with a concept we all think we know, minimalism. But we're going to push way past just decluttering our rooms. This is about decluttering the mind. It's a search for what is truly essential in a world that is just full of excess.
We often think we know the answer to this, right? It's about having less stuff. Simple. But what if that's only scratching the surface? What if the real goal isn't just about subtraction, but about something far, far deeper?
And this is where everything flips. See, ultimate minimalism isn't about the emptiness of having less. It's about making the present moment so full and so rich with meaning that you don't need anything else. It's a philosophy of maximizing your experience, not just reducing your possessions. It's a path to a kind of deep fulfillment that just buying more stuff can never, ever provide.
And the place we find this philosophy absolutely perfected is inside the quiet, deliberate world of the Japanese tea ceremony. This ancient practice holds a powerful, really elegant answer to our very modern search for meaning.
Okay, so now let's look at the philosophical engine that really drives this entire practice of presence. It's a concept that builds directly on what we've just been talking about. At the very heart of the tea ceremony is this phrase, Ichigo Ichie. It's a powerful reminder that every single encounter, every single moment is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It's never going to happen in the exact same way again, and because of that, it must be treasured completely.
This quote here from Naosuke is just so crucial. He's the one who really codified this term. And what he's saying is, even if you're with people you know well, in a place you've been 1,000 times, the exact circumstances, the light in the room, the mood, the specific conversation, all of it is completely unique. This one gathering, it's all there is. It can never happen again. Now, this isn't just some gentle, poetic idea. Its roots are in some pretty high-stakes philosophy. From Zen Buddhism, it gets this deep awareness that everything is temporary. And from the world of the samurai, it gets its gravity. I mean, think about it. In a duel, there is no do-over. Every single movement is final. The tea ceremony then becomes this peaceful training ground for that same life-or-death focus, channeling that decisive, absolute presence into an art form.
So now that we get the philosophy of time, let's explore the aesthetic, the physical world it lives in. How does this way of thinking actually shape the objects that are used in the ceremony?
Well, the answer is Wabi-Sabi. This is the aesthetic soulmate to Ichigo Ichie. It's a really profound idea that finds beauty not in spite of flaws, but actually because of them. It celebrates the marks that time leaves, the uniqueness of something made by hand, and the quiet grace of things just as they are. These principles, they really challenge our modern ideas of beauty, don't they? Wabi-Sabi finds elegance not in some polished, perfect symmetry, but in the asymmetry of a natural branch. It doesn't value what's brand new. It cherishes the story told by a weathered stone, finding this incredible depth in things that proudly wear the marks of time.
And this just lays out the contrast so brilliantly. Modern consumer culture is always seeking these flawless, endlessly replaceable objects, promising us happiness if we just accumulate more. The Wabi-Sabi aesthetic finds value in the singular, flawed object that tells a story, a slightly misshapen bowl, maybe a cup that's been mended. One is a frantic search for more. The other is a quiet, profound appreciation of what is.
And this wasn't an accident. It was a revolution. The great 16th century tea master Sen no Rikyu, he consciously chose simple, rustic bowls made by local artisans over the technically perfect, expensive ceramics that were being imported from China. He was making a powerful statement. True value lies in authenticity, not in some kind of superficial perfection.
So we've got the philosophy and we've got the aesthetic, but how are they actually put into practice? Well, this brings us to the ritual itself and its surprising relevance for us today.
To an outsider, I think the tea ceremony can look like this complex set of rigid rules, but that's kind of missing the point. The teima, or the procedure, is this brilliantly designed system. It's like a technology for the mind. Its entire purpose is to guide you into a state of absolute presence.
Just notice how every single step here is designed to eliminate distraction. The body is guided through these precise, graceful motions, the ritual purification, the careful cleansing of each utensil, the focused whisking of the tea. By anchoring your body in these deliberate actions, your mind has no choice but to follow. It becomes completely absorbed in the task at hand.
And again, we see the connection to the warrior class. For a samurai, the ability to achieve total concentration in an instant, a state of no mind or mushin, that was the difference between life and death on the battlefield. The tea ceremony offered a sanctuary, a place to cultivate this essential mental discipline, not in violence, but in tranquility.
And that's exactly why it's so powerful for us today. We may not face actual duels, but we do face a constant battle for our attention. This ancient practice offers a timeless method to just quiet the noise, to reclaim our focus, and to find stillness in a world that literally never stops moving. Okay, so let's wrap this up by bringing these powerful ideas into our own daily experience. What does all of this mean for us, right here, right now?
So, what have we really seen? The tea ceremony completely redefines minimalism for us. It shifts our focus away from accumulating possessions and toward the quality of our presence. It teaches a simple, profound truth. The richest life isn't the one filled with things, but the one filled with deeply experienced, unrepeatable moments.
You know, the true genius of the way of tea is its ability to elevate the mundane. Making a cup of tea becomes an act of meditation. A simple get-together becomes a once-in-a-lifetime occasion. It's a blueprint for finding the profound in the ordinary.
And so, I'll leave you with this question to carry with you. This philosophy doesn't require a special tea bowl or a bamboo whisk. It could be found in the ritual of your morning coffee, or the quiet of a walk in the park, or just the shared space of a conversation with a friend. So I ask you, what simple act in your life, if you gave it your full, undivided attention, could become your own ceremony? In that one moment, you might just find everything you've been looking for.